Proverbs Chapter 14.
The wise woman builds a house, but the foolish woman tears it down with her hands. He who walks in uprightness shows reverence for Yahweh, but he who is perverse in his ways shows his contempt for him. A fool's talk brings a rod to his back, but the lips of wise men are their protection. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but from the strength of an ox comes an abundant harvest. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. A scorner searches for wisdom, but does not find it. But knowledge comes easily to him who understands. Leave the presence of a foolish man when you do not perceive in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand their ways, but the folly of fools is deceit. Fools make a mock at atonement for sin, but among the righteous that will be honorable.
Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no stranger shares its joy. The house of the wicked will be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright, the house of Yahweh, will flourish. There is a way which seems right to a man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter, the heart may be aching. At the end of joy comes grief. The backslider will be repaid for his ways, but the righteous man will be rewarded for his. The simple believes every word he hears, but the prudent looks carefully where he is going. The wise show reverence to Yahweh and depart from evil, but the fool rages on and is confident. He who is quick-tempered acts foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil will bow before the righteous. The wicked will bow at the gates of the righteous. The man who is poor is shunned even by his own neighbor, but a rich man has many dear friends.
He who despises his brother sins, but he who has mercy on the poor, joyful is he. Do they not go astray who devise evil? But mercy and truth will be to those who devise righteousness. In all labor there is gain, but mere talk only leads to poverty. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the foolishness of fools is their folly. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is a betrayer. In the reverence of Yahweh there is strong confidence, and his children will have a place of refuge. The reverence of Yahweh is a fountain of life to avoid the traps of death. A king's honor is derived from a populous nation. Without his people, a prince is nothing.
He who is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he who is hasty of spirit exposes his folly. A sound mind is health to the body, but envy is rottenness to the bones. He who oppresses the poor insults his maker, but he who honors him has mercy on the poor. The wicked is driven away in his wickedness, but even in death the righteous have hope. Wisdom rests in the mind of him who has understanding, but in the mind of fools wisdom is not known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. A king's honor is granted to a wise servant, but a shameful servant incurs his wrath.